Hey, if we want to build the future, we're gonna need some things.
Like a high-speed internet connection that can turn my ideas into reality.
Like the skills to become the world's most powerful coder.
The resources to make more films with people who look like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me. Like me. Like me. Like me.
Like the tools to start my sustainable shoe business.
Way more space to collaborate.
Yeah, that's better.
Through Project Up, Comcast is committing $1 billion to open doors for the next generation so they can build a future of unlimited possibilities.
Hi, I'm Shaletta Brundage. I'm a media personality, podcaster, and a business owner. But my most important role is mom. 3 of my beautiful kids have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. When I didn't know who to trust or where to turn, I found ACRA. ACRA provides home care services to families all over Minnesota. The care is not one size fits all. They know each one of my kids is unique. They listen to what resources we needed and what's best for our family. I've seen my kids grow and thrive with ACRA's in-home care. While autism is the most common diagnosis among ACRA clients, ACRA offers personalized in-home care services for people with disabilities, chronic illnesses, behavioral diagnosis, and mental illness. They work with children, adolescents, and older folks too. Find out more about ACRA at their website, acrahomecare.org. ACRA helps me provide my kids with a better quality of life. They can do it for your family too.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening in your world of travel?
No, yes,
Yep.
the world of travel, the world of
The
travel.
world of travel. People are traveling this weekend because it's a holiday.
I know.
Absolutely. I'm
And
gonna
this is
be.
the
I'm
holiday to
flying.
travel.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to Arkansas to visit with my mom, and I'm gonna be with my family in Arkansas celebrating the Easter Passover weekend.
Okay. Resurrection.
I'm supposed to
Resurrection.
go to Houston. I had a flight leaving out tomorrow, but I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Probably not. But Houston has a lot of rain. So it's
Oh,
gonna
we
be
didn't
like
see that.
90% chance of
Okay.
rain. Like it was today, tomorrow, and Friday, and we were supposed to be having this big crawfish ball because we celebrate Good Friday. Good Friday is Friday, of course, and we do this big crawfish ball, and
Okay.
it's gonna be rained out. So
well, I mean, y'all can't broil the crawfish under the patio and eat it in the house.
Yes.
They gonna be having a boiled crawfish, but you just
Have
not gonna be
an alternate solution, Yvette. Y'all can do it. I'm telling
crisis
you.
management.
Yes.
yeah. So my sister Laura, she said today, okay, so I can clear out the garage, and then we had a patio and blah blah.
Yes.
And I just
You don't want to
let
be in
me
no
tell
patio.
you, I have been talking to these
Patio's
people
good.
all week, and I was like, I'm gonna order the crawfish. We're
ain't
gonna
order
do
no
this,
crawfish.
this, and that. And they wasn't responding back to me until
They
I
ain't
just
order no
said, you know
crawfish.
what? Forget it. I canceled the order.
Yvette, they thought you were gonna have it ready.
Well,
So
Yvette said,
they already
Yvette said, I'm
planning.
not coming, so y'all ain't getting no
You
crawfish.
need
No.
to communicate with me. I like communication.
Yvette,
Apparently
they
so.
assume that rain, storm, nothing. Country people, we gonna be out regardless.
But yeah, you know me. I'm gonna be here. It's my son's birthday, and I ain't gonna even tell you how old he is. But and I ain't gonna say nothing of his
Happy
his
birthday
name.
to your son.
Yeah, so it's his birthday on Easter, which is so funny. And then
Okay.
my daughter's birthday is usually every 5 years on Mother's Day. So
And my stepdaughter, her
yes,
birthday is also Sunday.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
their birthdays
Well,
are the same day.
happy birthday to all of our family members
Yes.
who got birthday, and any of our listeners who got birthdays.
Oh Lord. But you know what? I really want to talk about something in particular. I'm going to throw this out here.
Okay, throw it on out there.
Why are people, and I understand, I was young, a young mom with young kids. When I wanted to go on a vacation, I did kid-friendly vacations with my children. When I went on a couples vacation, we did couples vacation. When I went with my girls, we did girls vacation. And so many times than not, I have seen children in places that they should not be in.
Right.
We went to brunch the other day. I totally get you want to bring your kids to brunch. Brunch was set up for women, men, people to get together between breakfast and lunch, listen to music, do whatever. You know, they're drinking. They usually have drink specials. I am so tired.
DJ playing rap music.
Man, playing inappropriate music.
Women twerking. Women
yes.
twerking. But you know what? The thing about it is what I will tell you is that the younger generation, they don't have the values that we have. When I had my kid, I sat down. I said, I was young, but I still stayed at home and waited my turn till he got a little bit older. I went out. And a lot of these people now, they don't want to wait their turn. Even when my son was 6, 7, 8, I was a single parent, and I still, I wanted to go out. I was in my 20s. I wanted to go out and do things, but I didn't go out because I felt like that wasn't best for. I didn't want to have him in a bar.
Yeah, right. But you see what they're doing now. Do you see that they're doing adult only things? They're going to have an adult only roller rink here in Dallas.
Yeah,
they're going to have an adult only pool where no children are allowed. They're having adult only restaurants where kids. I even seen an adult only movie theater. No children allowed. If you are under 18, you are not allowed. And you know what? I hate that it had to come to this, but you know what? I love the babies. I love the kids. But you know what? I don't feel like I can be my authentic self when I'm on vacation. Because I want to be respectful of the parent. I mean, we were just on a vacation in Mexico where we were doing God knows what at an all-inclusive resort, and little kids was just staring at us. Y'all remember? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just staring, and I'm like, we can't even twerk if I want to.
Well, I know I wasn't twerking, and I don't think you were either.
I wasn't either. But I'm just saying, you can't be your authentic self when you're around kids. Yeah, because I respect, and I would want, as a parent, when I bring my kids, I don't want anybody cursing, talking loud, acting a fool, pulling out a gun. I don't want craziness going on around my kids. And seem like with these times, these days, with things going on, parents would be a little bit more like, if you're going to a place, why would you pick an all-inclusive drinking resort as opposed to a Disney resort or a Disney cruise or something? Why would you go on the regular cruise when you could take something that your kids can enjoy? So I'm just throwing that out there.
Then they do stuff like it may be an all-adult pool or all-adult area. And then they bring their kid to the area just because they want to be over there and they don't have nobody to watch the kid.
And
that doesn't make any sense.
That's exactly what we saw when we went to Mexico. We saw people.
We even seen people like the club hour, even though they didn't have a lot of people. It was music. It's late night.
And
we out there
kids were there.
They had their kids, and I was like, they should be in bed. It's midnight, 1 o'clock. But you know,
I would say the issue is at this point is that are the parents in today like we were 10 years, 15 years, 20 years ago. They don't have the same values that we have.
But you know, I don't think the fact is, even if my parents was having a card game over the weekend, we was at somebody's house. We wasn't going out to the bingo hall. You know, we just gone gathered at some relative house.
You know, these are parents that want to go on vacation for themselves, not for the kid. They trying to go and help. They don't have anybody to keep the kids, so they got to bring them with them, and they go and do all of this adult stuff.
That's exactly what they're doing.
If the vacation was really for the kid, you would bring them to the Disney. You would bring them to the Nickelodeon resort.
Or at least a kid-friendly resort. We've even seen, like, you know, remember we went to Tulum one time, and it was a lady. Not only was she pregnant, didn't she have a kid with her?
She was pregnant and had a baby.
Yeah.
I was like, thinking,
alone. Girl, can you not wait?
She didn't even have anybody with her. She was alone.
Well, honestly, I don't want to call them out, but they're the millennials. They're the generation under ours. And what they do is they want to go out just like we did. But when I was younger and I had a kid and I was a single parent, I stayed at home.
Me
And then,
too.
honestly, if I
too.
went out, my parents, if I traveled, my parents were like, you got a minute to travel and you better get on back home because we ain't keeping your child while you out traveling. And we weren't able to do those kind of things. So I think they're stretching the boundaries in a way that we didn't.
Yeah.
I was just at this week alone. I went in this place. I go every week to get me some, some Asian fusion. They had the little baby just passing the baby around. I'm trying to order my food. Now they are at this restaurant, a little, like pickup restaurant. I said, "Oh, cute baby. How old? 3 weeks. What 3-week-old baby needs to be out right now?"
They bring them out.
And I was looking, I'm like, 3 weeks. And I ain't that old school where you got to wait 6 weeks. But come on, you can't wait 3 more weeks.
My baby didn't go out for 8 months. He stayed at the house. He wasn't going nowhere. That's why he want to go everywhere now. He wasn't going nowhere for 8 months.
Protect your baby
from COVID
going on outside. You trying to go? What? Wait a minute. We was somewhere and somebody had a newborn baby. Somewhere else, I can't even remember.
Yes.
But I'm like,
honestly, you can't because they do it everywhere. They do it everywhere now.
And I don't know if it's just not having that motherly guidance or grandma guidance or and I do believe babies are different now. Them babies are holding their head up at a week old.
They are different.
They crawling at 2 weeks. They doing some stuff that we ain't do. They picking up the cell phone at 3 months and dialing people's phone number.
But Tina, you got to admit, my boy and probably your boy too, they was doing some stuff at a younger age that wasn't a lot of babies doing.
But I had a mother-in-law, I had family that, if I wanted to go, I remember the day that I went out the first time after breastfeeding, and I had pumped all this milk, and I had planned that for like a whole week on what I was going to do just to go out one day. Only to be out like 2 hours and be back at home. But again, but they don't do that. And, and it's like, I wonder what these mamas probably like, I ain't finna watch your child, so I ain't finna have no opinion.
But you know what? They they have some grandparents out there these days. They be like, nope. Take your baby with you.
But the thing about it is, Evette, you gotta realize the grandparents are our age and we still traveling. So are we going to just put down everything for our kids? We're telling our kids
when they're ready.
Hold out 5. No, Tina, I'm not telling you. Telling yours when you're ready. I'm telling mine. Hold.
No, but I'm not saying I'm gonna watch them. I'm like, you have kids when you're ready because you're gonna be watching them.
No, mine telling me I need you to babysit. So I'm telling you, you better wait another 10 years because that's when I'll be ready to babysit.
I don't know. I just want to go on a vacation and I want to go some places. And y'all will always say I'm always the one that's going to opt for the adult only. Not that I don't like the kids. I love the kids, but I definitely believe that parents need to understand and also look at options for children friendly, because it's just so many predators. Because you know what? You got all these strange people walking around your kids. I've even seen women send their little girls and little boys into the men's and women's restroom with no supervision. You don't know who's in there and you don't know who's outside the door when they come out. So I'm just really, really trying to be protective that, parents need to really, really understand, especially when you're going to foreign countries and who got, people, who's supposed to slip something in mama drink? Kids just sitting there at the pool. Did y'all even hear this last thing? Little lady was in her apartment and something happened to her, and now she's deceased. And apparently the door was open from whoever did the incident. The child gets out in an alligator. They found the child in the alligator.
Oh.
I saw that too.
And and it's like, it's kind of like the company you keep, and you're doing it on your own, but you know what, you really, really need to take more precautions. That's what I'm thinking.
I would say too that's very important. And even if you're not watching everything yourself, make sure that you're in a good environment for your child. And make sure that when you travel, and honestly, what I would say, when my child was younger, I went to Disney World. I went to kid-friendly events. I didn't necessarily go to adult events. So maybe you have to sacrifice when your child is younger and you go to kid-friendly Disney World, Universal Studios, and then when your child gets older and they can stay at home by themselves, then you go to other places. But
I don't know about that, Jeanette. You're gonna leave your little 12-year-old at home.
No, I'm not saying 12, Tina. I'm saying
at home by themselves.
No, Tina. I'm saying like 17, 18.
But I'm telling you, the grandmas that we had,
the 17 to 18.
Yeah, the grandmas that we had, we are now those grandmas. I ain't trying to watch your kid. I went to the movies last night.
We are not grandmas.
I saw you at the movie.
No. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying we are the elders sometime in the situation, and you can't take. You don't know me. I'm a stranger. I was at the movie theater last night.
Yeah.
Guy wanted to go get popcorn. 5-year-old little girl. You see a black woman sitting there, and I was sitting there, you know, watching.
He wanted to be the auntie.
But he didn't even say, "I'm getting ready to go to get popcorn."
Wow.
Can you watch
he
her?
Just left.
He just left. The little girl just sitting there. She looking around, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here trying to figure out where did this man go.
Mm-hmm.
So the little girl pops up, leave. You know, my motherly instinct was to go find the little girl, but then I was like, that ain't my child. He didn't ask me. I don't want nobody to say. So I'm almost hesitant about jumping in. And then I'm also I was scared. Suppose the little girl went to the restroom.
So
Suppose some man snatched her.
He should have taken that kid with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have took the kid with him, and he should have put something in the seat and went on. Because when he came back and the little girl, I thought they were gone. Another couple walked up. They said, "Is he seats taken?" I said, "No."
But what we must realize is that in this day and time, people don't parent kids like we used to.
Oh, they don't.
I kept my.
You can't be talking about a kid. You can't snatch up a child like you used to.
I would keep my sons. I would attach my hand around his wrist. Because he would always run away. So I would attach my hand around his wrist, and I wasn't going to let him run away.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore. But I'm just saying, I mean,
the parents have to. And you
can't say that. You can't give your child Benadryl on the plane.
We got to call the parents out, because just like we stayed at home.
And then you're going to be on the airline fighting, and then they're going to be taking you, putting you on a no-fly list.
I'm not going to be fighting. I'm not going to be fighting.
But that's what's going to happen, because you cannot tell people what to do with their child.
No, but I would say, as our podcast, we can usher people into the way that they should do things. I mean, I want to give people the information as parents, and especially as a single parent.
I just want to leave them.
You must sacrifice. You got to sacrifice for a while.
Go to children-friendly places when you're taking your kids.
I agree.
I
say, as an adult, if you don't want to be around kids, you want to go on a adult vacation, choose, and they got all kind of all-inclusive resorts out there where kids are not allowed. Go to those type places.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a kid and you want to go on vacation, take them to a kid-friendly resort.
Yes.
Where kids are going to have fun, and don't go on vacations for yourself, because you're trying to bring your kid with you, because you don't have a baby.
To the bar.
And you're trying to go to places where there are mostly adults, and you bring your kids
at the bar. You can't. I want to drink all you can drink. I want to fall out the bench and fall out the chair drunk, and then they got the little child just sitting there next to me. I just don't want. I'm just gonna have one, and I'm gonna move on.
Okay, so the rule: do not take your kid to the bar. We knew this back in the 2000s.
Bar, the kid really shouldn't
even the swim up bar.
Kids should not be taking them all the.
Bring your kid to the swim up bar.
The kids should not be sitting in all the seats at the swim up bar.
At the bar.
At the bar. Now, if the kids are taking up all the seats at the swim up bar, that ain't a swim up bar.
And the kids should also not be taking the seats at the bar at the regular bar we go to.
I love it. I love you, ladies. But I'm going to tell you, hey, Evette, I'm going to give you that last word. What you going to tell these people about this travel?
Keep your kids where they should be.
Yeah.
Kid-friendly places.
Yes, that's right.
Keep your kid. They are not adults.
Keep them.
Yes.
And don't treat them as such.
And I always kept mine in line. I told
Jeanette for to go down
another
road.
place.
All righty, girl. It's been good. Talk to y'all later.
Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Keep your kids.
Tune in next Thursday when the jet-setting divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Well, this is awkward. On this season of Outside Chance, we're about to put the fly in fly fishing. I'm about to prove there's an outdoor activity for everybody. Yeah! This one I'm pretty confident I can make. I'll break down gear, costs, and best locations to learn. Holy crap. Whoa! Yeah! Life is meant to be experienced. Did you see that? Join me and find out what you've been missing.
Boost your immunity and help protect your community. COVID-19 is still here, and it's not too late to get your booster. Staying up to date with vaccines can help build protection that has decreased since your last shot and provide better protection against newer variants. Boosters are an important part of protecting yourself from getting seriously ill from COVID-19. To learn more and schedule your appointment, visit ramseycounty.us/COVID vaccine.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on a path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
Racial covenants had structured every aspect of life.
Keeping Black people in Black spaces.
Slavery's history is Minnesota's history.
So much of working towards racial equity is around telling our own stories.
Whether I'm taking the bus or the light rail, I'm on board with Metro Transit. What would I do without my ride? I hope to never find out. Metro Transit is my ticket to get where I need to go. Uptown or downtown, city or suburbs, no hassle. It's my reliable, affordable way to get to work, run errands, visit friends, and then get back home to my neighborhood. With easy-to-pay fares, I just jump on board and relax while a professional does the driving. This is my time to listen to my music, catch up with my friends on social media, play a game or read, or just chill out and unwind on the way to my destination. But sharing the ride is also about being with folks from my community, headed to school, or traveling to their appointments, or out on the town. Traveling together, we make our roads safer and create a healthier environment for everyone. Get on board with Metro Transit. It's your ride, too.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast-quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.